HIV is another example. They wouldn't do the right thing because it was difficult. The right thing was to identify and isolate all carriers in the early stages of the disease 20 years ago, when it could have been stopped completely in its tracks. And because of a muddled idea of the human rights of the carriers of the disease at that time, the rest of the world was left exposed to the virus, and this is what happens. Let's bring it down to the individual rather than these rather difficult millions and billions and trillions. Here, this lady, pictured by Reuters, had already lost 2 sons to HIV because she herself had it and transmitted it to them in utero. This son, as you can see, is also not very well. He died a month after this photograph was taken. And the lady died a year after that. That's what happens if you get the policy wrong. You kill people. They may be far away. They may be just black. And it's that kind of instinctual racism that has led to these deaths worldwide of malaria and of HIV, because nobody in the West took the trouble to stop the left when they captured these issues and failed to allow the science to stand up and speak. I spoke to the director of US Embryo, the guy who had done the first research into HIV in 1985, and he begged me to go public and say we needed to isolate carriers or tens of millions would die. But he would not do that because he would have lost his job if he'd spoken out, because the left are vengeful. They will not allow anyone in public office to say anything against their point of view, however many people they may be actually killing at the time. And here are the deaths that are arising now because of the global warming policy, not because of global